right, my Patreons, thank you so much again for subscribing. So I did want to go ahead and just do a video about cleansing, some of the things that you should have on your altar, things of that nature. So in terms of cleansing, like I stated, you can use Florida water. Let me turn down this ancestor music right quick. You can utilize Florida water. Again, you can utilize a regular cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, which is totally fine. Different smudges. There's various smudges, as you see. There's a whole lot of different ones. And then, of course, like I stated, sweetgrass. I also oftentimes do use charcoal. So when I do use charcoal, I take a simple charcoal tablet. I place it into my cauldron. And once I place it into my cauldron, I will put anything from peppermint leaves to lemongrass in here. So lots of different things kind of happen when it comes to cleansing. So I'm not going to do any charcoal right now because sometimes the smoke can set off my smoke detectors because they're sensitive. But a lot of times I use it anyway. So we're not going to do that today. So generally, another thing, of course, if you don't have these items, I don't want you to stress. I don't want you to be pressed about not having these specific items. Like I stated, a regular cleanser, totally fine. You can also pray within your space, you know, basically just stating that, you know, this space is free, this space is clear, there is no negativity here, things of that nature. You can do all of that. So before you start any work, this is your ground zero, cleansing. Now this is my candle here. It is actually a plain candle. This is one of my aromatherapy candles. However, it is going to go on my ancestor altar because it is plain white. Of course, I don't put a label on my own candle because that's a waste of a label. So I don't put my labels on them. But basically, when it comes to your ancestor altar, you want to make sure that you have the elements, like I stated. You want to make sure you have water. You want to make sure that you have fire, which of course is your candle. You want to make sure that you have something of earth. Now it can be, you can keep a sage smudge there because it is something that is natural. It is something that is from the earth, or you can also utilize stones. This is a carnelian, not a specific stone, or plants. I don't know if you guys can see this plant within the frame or not, but there is a plant here. So all of this over here is my altar space, which I will show a little bit later. I still have to get permission and things like that. So keep that in mind. Also, when you do have an altar, you do not want to disrespect the spirits. So what I mean by disrespecting the spirits is a lot of them do not like to be on camera. So a lot of old souls do not care for the new age technology. So you want to make sure that you are being respectful and that you are asking permission and getting confirmation prior to filming your altars and things like that when they are lit. When they are lit and you have your water, a lot of times you'll have bubbles in your water. This means that a spirit is present. So you don't want to disrespect them. And sometimes they can become, excuse the flashing light, it's the ring light, y'all. Sometimes they can still come to you without this because you've invited them in. A lot of times they're just there. Okay, so I just want you guys to be sure that you have your area cleansed. Now this is a table that I do burn candles on pretty often. It is separate from my ancestor altar. It is separate from deity altars. All of those altars are separate. Again, once I receive confirmation, I will take you around and show you my different altars when they are not lit. When I have not invoked, when they are not lit, I will show you a simple setup of some of my altars. And again, a lot of them are very, very simple. You don't have to be super duper elaborate. Our ancestors worked with what they had. So that is what I want you guys to remember. Work with what you have. So I've already cleansed this, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea. So Florida water, regular cleanser, sweetgrass. This is sage, and I have many different types of sage as well all around the house. So since I do have ancestor music that is playing, I want to just kind of show you guys an example. I'm going to light this candle since it is going to go for my ancestors anyway. I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens. These candles dance, they come alive, all of these things.